Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and welcome back. This is your twin flame forecast for December the 17th through the 23rd, 2018. Happy holidays. If this is the first time that you're tuning into my channel, please go ahead and hit the red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of this video, as well as the notification bell icon, so that way you can be notified of any future videos that I do publish. Also, if you are interested in booking a private reading with me and have been for quite some time, I am giving 10% off all my readings until December 31st on my store. In my store, all you have to do is use promo code HOLIDAYS and enter it as you see it here with a capital H and then everything else lowercase upon checkout, and you'll get 10% off. So if you're thinking of giving a gift, this holiday season, like a psychic reading, you can purchase them in bulk and give them away if you'd like. This is the proper time to do that. That being said and done, let's get into your horoscopes. Not the horoscopes, but the twin flame forecast for this week for all of you twin flames, divine masculine and divine feminine. So, as we begin this week, it's going to be a week in which a lot of you are getting very emotional. A lot of you may be in doing spiritual work. A lot of you that are tuning in may be readers yourself, and maybe on some level, whether you read professionally for some people or you read, on the down low for yourself, it is going to be an emotional time. A lot of you could be finding that, your emotions are running high. You see other people in relationship problems, and maybe you're going through that as well right now. But for a lot of you, it is going to be very emotional. Spirit is wanting you to know that everything is going to be okay. It could also be emotional because many of you have lost someone during the holiday season, or you recently lost someone that was close to you, but you maybe you're not able to feel them around you, so you're thinking whether or not they're there. And you're thinking about all these emotions that are, possibly affecting you in some kind of way. So Spirit is saying, that your loved ones are there with you. Even if we cannot feel them or see them, they are always there. And sooner or later, you eventually will get signs from that. So be comforted in knowing that you're not alone during this time. And Spirit ultimately wants you to celebrate the holidays. They don't want you to be depressed and sad, because they're not depressed and sad on the other side. And that is the message from Spirit for this week, regarding your emotions. Now, a lot of you are also finding this week that you're going to start something new, whether this is maybe starting a new relationship, or you're already in the new relationship. But it's about new beginnings for many of you out there that are tuning in. It's a new world for you. There's a lot of star codes and enlightenment that is going on, spiritual shifts that are going on at the more of the galactic level for many of you that are tuning in. So these are universal codes, downloads, things that are old thought processes that no longer are conducive to your well-being. You are learning to approach a higher way of being and existing here on Earth. And a lot of you could be finding that this is very challenging, and that you may feel like you are kind of alone facing the world in front of you, because again, many people may not understand this new you, this more spiritual side of you, and you could see things in people that you may not like to see, but it's ultimately helping you. So pay attention to what you're feeling, knowing that if you're getting visions or you're getting psychically, you're tapping into people and seeing things, you're not imagining, or if you're feeling things deep within your soul and your inner psyche, that this is not your imagination, but rather, again, you are starting to embark on a new journey where you're becoming more self-aware of your spiritual abilities to some point. A lot of the twin flames this week are also starting, are being surrounded and guided and being known that there is something new happening over the next month, going into January. So a lot of you could be, like I said, starting a lot of new projects, and maybe starting a new job, and you're not aware. There's a lot of fear as well that surrounds this, and you're thinking, could I be doing the right decision? Could I be making all the right decisions right now? And Spirit is saying, yes, you are being guided by a higher power, that there is angels around you, and things are going to work out right around midweek. It feels like a lot of this is going to be validated in some kind of way. For those of you that have been experiencing some heartaches around a relationship that has ended, in many ways that there is healing. So like I said in the very beginning of this reading, some of you may be going through some emotional periods where you're, mourning the loss of someone, but some of you could be going on an emotional loss, mourning someone that is, still living, but you've gone through a heartache or a heartbreak. But what Spirit is showing me is that a lot of you that are in that area, particularly with around love and, going through those emotions, that there's healing that has been taking place, and a lot of you have been working very hard on yourself. So a lot of these feelings have kind of lifted off, and it's allowing you to follow your destiny, follow your path. There is like a greater calling for you right now to really help others, and through your pain and your experiences, you're able to really help other people, and your twin flame may be going through the same thing as well. Since it is the holiday season and it is the winter solstice on the 21st, it is going to be a period in which you could be finding that there's a lot of intense energy this week, and again, your intuitive abilities are coming out to the forefront. So a lot of you could be jumping to conclusions easily, or allowing your shadow self to take over. Control your emotions, control how you respond to situations. Don't act upon impulse. If somebody gets in an argument with you, choose your words carefully. Don't, confront them, or in that moment kind of walk away from the situation, and know that you don't have to feed that energy or give energy, because ultimately when you get upset, and you may have, a confrontation with someone, and you think that maybe you spoke your mind. Sorry about that, had to clear my throat. But as I was saying, a lot of you could be giving your energy away, so don't do that this week. Be very aware of your surroundings, your feelings, your emotions, what you're feeling psychically, and know that you are not wrong in how you are feeling. Honor those feelings, and really just, allow yourself to go through those emotions, whatever you're feeling. It's going to make greater sense to you. A lot of you also could be really wanting to spend some time with your family, with your friends, and do so. This is going to be a week also when you could be, again, someone is coming towards you, and it could not be an argument, but it's all about standing your ground this week, really putting your foot down and setting proper boundaries. Like I said, you don't have to lose your peace or disturb your peace if somebody is treating you a certain way. You don't have to confront them. It could be through a text message, and you just get your point across and say, hey, this is not right. You want me to do this way, but yet you treat me this way. And so, there needs to be some kind of boundaries that are set up, healthy boundaries for you right now. And that's what this week is all about, setting up those healthy boundaries so that people will respect you and you won't be disrespected or feeling that. Spirit is also saying that you have, in many ways, put your life on hold. For a lot of you twin flames out there this week, put your life on hold, and it's like the time is ticking, just like the image that I chose for this video. A lot of you could be feeling like their time is ticking, and you're losing a lot of your, the best moments of your life, or you could feel like you're at a certain age and you haven't yet been able to really experience true love with your twin flame or with someone else that is a soulmate for you. So Spirit is really just saying, to really kind of focus more on your love life, that you are worthy of a spiritual union. You are worthy of a sacred union between you and your twin flame, or you and a soulmate. So this week there is a lot of focus around that as well. Also, this is going to be a week in which many of you could be receiving gifts. Like I said, Christmas gifts, since it is close to Christmas. This could be unexpected, but there could be some kind of form of exchange of energy, whether this, is flirting with someone, or they are flirting with you, or someone giving you a gift that's unexpected. But there definitely is an exchange of energy. It is positive in many ways, and it is fulfilling in many ways. And it's like, this is a time to let your hair down, to just really relax, be more of yourself, not worry about, work so much. Even though if you have to work, you'll do that. But when you come back home or to your space, you're going to be a little bit more centered and focused on what needs to get done, and really just like if you need to turn on Netflix and or Hulu and just kind of look at those programs, look at those and watch your favorite program and just have fun laughing with your children or with your friends around you. This is going to be a time that you want to do all of this. So it's not a bad week. It's not definitely a very, very intense week, but there will be some moments where again your patience will be tried, and so you just need to be very focused on what you are really wanting to do and how you approach your response to these situations. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, like I said, please give it a thumbs up. Also be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and again, don't forget that I'm giving 10% off of all my readings in my store. Just use promo code holidays upon checkout. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing week, Twin Flames.